This is where we fight!
The battle is on. Mars versus Venus. Mars versus Venus with Nikki, Jaiga, and Rode.
Morning, Oja World. And morning, Mars versus Venus. Of course, this is where we bring couples closer together or we drive them further apart. We say good morning to our beautiful ladies. Where are you? Make some noise. Woo! Our beautiful gladiators, the backbone of society. We welcome the ladies. We say good morning to the Spartans, the entanglers of the world.
You off, you know. Off bad.
Do that in your movie voice now.
You real nah.
Spartans,
Movie done.
the entanglers of the world. We welcome you guys.
She's off because of this encouraging nonsense, you see.
This morning continues from our conversation we had earlier about truth in COVID times. Are you living your truth? Are you telling the truth?
Are you really contact tracing? What's going on?
What's going on? Are you honestly going to tell the CMO where you really pass? When the tracer come, are you going to tell them you were done by the trace by washing him?
Were you tracing in the trace? Or were you in the trap house? What were you doing?
So we welcome you guys.
Are we touching on every area too? I think within the COVID, it's the perfect time for every human being to express their true self.
Their true self.
And really get things
Live
off your
their
chest.
truth.
Live your truth. If it is, you know that you win something and it's just not working for you anymore. COVID is the perfect opportunity to say, listen, due to the COVID and the situation that's happening, I think outside of the pandemic, I too am having an inner pandemic and it's you. And I need need to heal myself from that. You understand? And I did
Living
the swab.
your truth.
I did the swab test and it came back positive for me not being with you.
You're affecting more than my immune system right now.
Yeah.
Affecting me
You understand?
mentally.
Living your truth. One of the things
my heart.
we saw trending this week was
A guy spoke the truth. He lived the truth.
video.
Right.
We don't know if it's true or not if they were acting, but any day many people live in that truth.
Yeah.
Where you know the video we're talking about, guys, the one where
He came to his girlfriend's house and
on birthday.
to the kitchen, not the house, at the kitchen. In the video, she said, "Oh my God, you're so amazing." He gave her a gift, different bags.
She had
People do
unwrap
them,
and
yeah. People do them,
unwrap. Yeah,
them
yeah.
tricks all the time.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
unwraps, and the excitement builds.
Surprise.
It was a DNA test proving that
papers from the DNA test
the
saying,
3-year-old
you
that
are
they share,
not the daddy.
he's not the father.
What is this?
So many comments on there. Women are screaming and saying that man is trash and it's his responsibility still, and he's the father of the child. And
Because he told them to get out. He said,
because he told
you
them to
take
get out.
you and the people
So
man
women
child and
jumped
get out.
on the
Oh my
bandwagon
gosh.
and call him trash and he's the worst and he's not a real man, and negating the fact that she take man, lie, and say that the child that I'm carrying is yours when
God has a master plan, you know.
You really no.
Hey,
You
okay,
really
let me
cannot
go.
support this?
No,
Nikki,
I'm not doing this.
I am
I'm
saying
not doing
God
this.
has
No,
a master
no,
plan.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing
And
this.
if this baby
Rock
came
and play some music. I'm not
out
doing this. I'm not
of
doing
me
this.
having to sacrifice me and my body for this, I did God's work.
Rock and
Yes,
play
sacrifice
something,
your body for you.
please.
Wow.
Nah, Nikki, I'm
So-
not doing this today. I'm not doing it.
It was really personal to me because I always talk about a friend of mine that experienced that, right? Mine baby for 5 years. He's a U.S. citizen, went to get papers. Now they just don't take name on form.
Nah, yeah.
They have a DNA test if you want to say that this child is American. And the first thing she said to him, that's why he had called for my advice. The first thing she said to him when he told her, yeah, we have to do a DNA is, what if the child is not yours? He called me confused. I said, hello, March breaks. Ooh, Houston, we got a problem. And I tell him straight, the fact is she knew for her to say that comment. But not only that, woman, we know, you must know if you're sleeping with her next man or not. You must know if the lines little
Blurry?
murky.
Really?
Yeah.
Women know these things?
Women know these things.
Because in their mind, it's just one love, you know. They have one love.
Well, it's one love, but
Yeah.
One love.
sometimes it's got
Yeah.
a little murky.
Yeah, but it's one love. Because remember, you all are this precious being.
Yes,
So you'll do nothing
Nobody
wrong.
in my
we are
family.
God's children.
So
to
it's one
bring
love.
forth
Nobody in my
life.
family have that nose. Daimala knows. and you keep denying it.
You keep
over
telling
and
me that I know
over.
Marlon child.
Marlon knows the spread on his face like a rash,
Yeah.
and the baby knows just like that.
And many of us
Why you
too
doing
don't
like
get
that?
tired up. Many of us, when the 30s and 40s calling daddy, 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 if they really do a test now.
Wow.
Pressure.
Wow.
You try it. We talking
Well,
reality.
a lot of people
That's
in my
reality.
in my comments, a lot of people listen. For those of you who know me, not personally, but you know your perception. It's one part of me that is not fake and is really real. I love my girls.
Yeah.
To the max.
Yeah.
If their mothers were to come and say they're not mine, the court, this Trinidad system here will have to burn down because I want maturing, I'm keeping them. But listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I am telling all here today.
What?
I petty bad. I have every 30 cent.
What?
30 cent.
What?
Everything ever purchased
Wow.
30 cents.
Oh, wow.
Down to a bubbles.
What? Oh.
And a woogie.
But
I want back every cent.
but you know, so that's your child. You had to buy woogie and yeah, but what?
Oh, the cook-
I
But
want
but
because
you're
I want
still
back half
providing
of everything.
So that love that you have for your daughters, you're saying it don't spread amongst the mothers as well.
For my cream, no, does not reach there at all. No, does not. You coming to tell me after all these years that the child is not mine, Rudy? That's a different kind of heartbreak, you know. All you don't understand the trauma that is gonna cause because all they feel men supposed to be this big pillar. Are we supposed to be like, yeah? Because the women in the comments of that video is like, well, if you love the child, let's mind the child. Yeah, cool. We love the children. You all are missing the traumatic hit that is going to hit a man.
Make sure you're cheering.
I think that would affect any man to
Is
know
that a
that.
No, but the
Children.
people in these women walking around
Yeah.
this place acting as though a man shouldn't be affected by that because why?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mara.
no.
Why?
I know.
Okay, I
Yeah.
lied, but our life is bigger than the lie. Are you insane, woman?
But you're still
Woman,
lying
are
with
you
Marlon.
insane?
I think many of those women are shielded behind the fact that there's a child in this and etc. But we have to get to the core of the problem.
Yes, a damn liar.
You cheat on the man and you get catch. You get
I hope
catch.
this is a wrong trip to Barbados, huh?
No, Barbados, Dubai.
Dubai. Yeah, I hope this is
She
a wrong
will-
trip to
But
Dubai.
I've learned something over the years with women. Women don't mind doing these things, you know. They will be honest,
Should do
but
a
they
training
don't
with
like.
January.
They don't like.
She was she's trying to protect.
You know what they
trying to
don't like?
protect
You know, I
the
realize,
child.
Nikki, women don't like men to find out. They prefer to have the upper hand of being in a position.
Well,
to
yeah,
say,
that's woman.
This is what it, from the time you catch a woman in her vibes and you show it and you make it clear
Yeah,
as
boy.
day, the defense, you know, men just get defensive. You ever see a woman get defensive when she not lie, brother? When you say so, like you're walking on them with the person and but why you here in the first place? It's like, but what is going on here? Are
I
you
can agree
mad?
with that. That's the defense wall.
Women
and
are the
mechanisms.
worst when it comes to that,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
Don't
Or they
ever
just
catch
kind of
them
strip
in
it.
a wrong stand-up.
But woman, yeah.
Don't catch them. Men will be dumb and be like, but woman, they'll go and find every little
it's
core
not-
of how you are disrespectful for invading their space, invading their privacy. Because why? I am trying to be at peace with myself. I am trying to heal me, and you are affecting me from healing me.
Reverse
Healing
psychology.
yourself by taking man, and we
Reverse psychology. you're going on.
You're talking like Jada there, boy.
No, but I'm telling you,
Like
well,
that,
women
Jada.
are bitter.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
Watch me. I can't.
I have to agree with that.
That is what happened with that.
August the 1st, you know.
That is exactly what happened in that video. Dude come peacefully, you know, he never come. That you get a picture.
It's a kind of selfish thing to it
Brother,
because the
you-
woman is studying the child.
No, she.
Well,
but
how you can
You
say
ain't
that?
studying the child because you ain't studying the child.
That's gonna
The
affect the child, Nicole.
At
Well, of
some
course,
point in time, you
of
had to
course.
break the news
You
that
have
you know this mightn't be a father.
exactly.
Maybe she did it to protect the child.
Oh,
where,
come on
where,
now. She
No,
protecting
no,
herself.
I'm not
Protecting
You'll
herself
get
because
right.
she protecting herself because listen to
Yeah,
what I telling you.
I think it is.
If that was Kevin from Mini Bees and he had come home and say barang barang, they not much to kick down, you know, people that say he's the worst. The man come cool. Okay, it was a little traumatic, plenty drama with the gift opening, but at the end of the day, he was like, "Yo, you've been lying to me 3 years now. Get out."
Not only that too, but women, and this is what happened with my friend. Okay, he was firstly a U.S. citizen. We started, right? It turned out that the real father worked in Twin City Mall. Let's break it down, right? In a boot, them little boots, a little
See that next
phone,
thing
a little phone thing.
all day long.
Right, but this is my point, and I'm saying this is why I'm probably saying she made that choice, and which has to be totally wrong. Where the two of them could have been the daddy, and she went straight to the American citizen, the one who is a footballer, a professional footballer.
Have
to say,
things.
you are the daddy.
Have things.
Right? So he went through 5 years
of doing what a man does.
What they weren't together. Right?
Exactly. The man
so
honoring
he went
his
back to the
responsibility.
US and sending money every month religiously
Honoring
in
his
US dollars
responsibility.
every month to take care of his child. Right?
And did the honorable thing say it's time to file.
When they say we need a DNA test, that was it. That's when the mark bust. So not only that, but it affected the grandparents. This was his grandparents' only grandchild. So the selfishness is not just about you. So to break the news to his parents, who every Christmas and
his
until
gift
they
is
come
that they're coming to see their grandchild.
you
I
invest emotionally into
I love how you're on the
children.
men's side today, Nikki.
No, but wrong is wrong and right is right. And in my mind, when she said, you what if you're not the father? That means you know.
Yeah, all the time.
And as I said, it goes back to all women know who they're sleeping with and who could be their child father. But as women, they're looking out to who is the better father.
It goes back to my point.
More sense of security.
It
As
goes
Security.
It goes
so
back to
she
the
made that decision to give up the little boy in Trinity more. And then when the Tory, again, it's about the child. When the Tory busts now and he say, you need to tell Trinity boy, he have a child. By the time she go now, he done just get married. Wife expect. You think he want to hear? He have
mash
a
up
child.
His whole life now. You have a child like he
out
didn't
there,
know for
5
5 years.
years now.
You understand what I'm saying?
And not only that, but that bonding, that everything is important in the first 5-6 years of a child's
First
life.
7,
So up to this day, in her mind, her daddy living in the States.
telling me.
But think about this. If a woman come here for the carnival, she bunks up Jaiga. They had a connection. Then she bunks up Bungie. They had a connection. Who father you go choose?
Daddy, how did Daddy, how that dropping?
It go be hard to tell now, boys.
How that dropping?
Something I feel like go with Bungie.
Well, no, then you have to face fair. No,
Oh,
you better say what Jaiga girl.
that's
You
dropping.
want to have to face fair and to tell me.
Bro, I trying to understand how just that dropping it off.
You gotta pay it from
Yeah,
a
the
woman's
mother-
perspective.
No, it's a no perspective.
And try to
there,
figure
all
out
that-
why
Yeah,
they will make the
break it down
decisions
for
that
the
they make.
audience.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Bro.
But you know, Faye's a real understanding woman too, you know. I think
What?
if I tell Bungie is his child, you know,
Yeah,
Faye,
that's yeah.
Bro.
You see she abs?
Bro.
Wait, you see she says that she tight?
Bro,
Wait,
you
let me
off
break
bad,
it down.
eh?
Did you see she tight?
Daddy, that's not
It's
good.
bigger than Bungie over there.
That's
And
not good,
Jaiga would put together.
That's not good and good on good. That's not going good on good. That's not going good on good. at
No,
all.
but so women have to take responsibility for them crap.
For
And
real, for real.
I don't want to break all your bubble there, but real man taking care of child that is not the
telling
owner.
me. That was
Because
make sure my
again, it
children
goes-
looking like me.
Listen,
you know.
Hannah to do with looking too,
Let's
brother.
make sure my
That's
Yeah,
child-
why? Yeah, it's
no doubt in my mind.
In your brain, if that child is yours, that child is yours. You see your nose, you're seeing your grandfather
Everything I see,
ears,
yeah.
you're seeing your grandmother hair.
because mannerisms is things that could be taught. That people could be
Yeah,
around,
true,
yeah?
yeah, of
And they
course.
could develop your mannerisms.
Of
It doesn't
course.
necessarily mean that
It's
they are
blood.
part of your seed. It goes back to the Chris Rock scenario when I said it, and a lot of people still fight about it. It's about that unconditional love. Women love with the condition.
yeah.
From the time a girl say you're the father, it's because she's already mapped in her brain. This is providing she's living a out there life now. Because girls, as Nico said,
She wasn't
girls.
really living out there. She was taking care of her child.
No.
You know?
Meaning, when I say living outside, like let's be honest. There are some girls who the Pikachu is very fluid. For some, we understand that they live a fluid Pikachu life.
Gosh.
You understand? They have no issues. Bro, it's our girls who have no issues in calling you and say, "Come and pick me up now by my friend." And when you message her outside, she know hand back the friend her hair cloth, you know. As you come in, they have girls doing that comfortably, you know, brother, with no kind of qualms.
yeah,
They're not feeling no guilt. They're not doing nothing. They're just doing that. You know.
Why make a no? I need to bring the other side. The man doing that normal.
Now we have
too.
conscience.
What?
I will never let.
No,
I will
at least
never.
accept that man doing that to the man, Jaiga.
Not in that way. I am not letting nobody pick
It
me
have
up.
a man, it
I
have men who
never
go
ever
in
that.
by washing him for breakfast, who go in by washing him for lunch, and who go in by washing
Yeah,
him
it's
for
hours in
dinner.
between. It's hours in between, and in the drive,
I don't believe
we could pass
Man,
over
you
there and
really
take.
feel like, yeah.
No, it's happy. We
That
do
man
our
doing that.
we do our that
Nah,
time.
once I look into
There is
park
no
up, one
way.
shop and I parking up one
There is
shop.
no way
just
I am.
need
Hold
or
on.
somebody in
Post
here
for
to
man,
let
man.
me-
I
that.
cannot, Nicole. No man
I do have the
could
energy
be
for
at
that.
a residence.
Wow.
And while at the residence, finishing at the residence,
Wow.
Nah.
get a call. Hey, I'm passing to pick you up. Okay, babe, I'm coming downstairs.
Wow.
I
We don't do that.
I do that already, eh?
Again,
Wow.
woman does that. We don't do
No,
that.
I mean, I went and pick up man and he now finish inside and I feeling by my mother.
You
They where
real-
your mother living?
You real tossy, boy. You a man you like so.
This is where your mother living.
Nah, but me wiping on my bonnet and go nowhere else.
Morning,
sorry.
Talana Paul. Happy birthday, baby. You have a good one. Let's get some voice notes. So we have a lot of voice notes out, guys. That's why I single and have no children. I can't deal with the foolish.
Hey, breakfast party, right? Good morning. Why? I know join on, but I know exactly what I'm talking about because I shred that already and I asked for that. Again, as I was saying, I had luck, McGill. I had a rally. Between the child and I know it's not mine, but I already established a relationship there. The child have a special place now. I think so. McGill, you're going to ride out. With your child. Let me cool down and then I'll go figure it out. But
Wow, right out.
To every action. Good morning, guys. Sorry,
Morning.
Sorry. Morning breakfast party. The name is Rural Daniel. To every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And because we don't have control over how people react, it is now on us to treat people properly in the first place. That woman lived a lie. The lie caught up with her. And she tried to make the man feel guilty by saying, what about the child? And as a father of 2 children myself, and I love my kids just as Jaiga said he loves his kids, if their mother were to come and tell me that they are not mine, yeah, that is a problem, because you want to know that your seed is what produced those kids. And so she had to deal with the consequences and, and the embarrassment of that lie.
Moving on.
Again, so let me jump back to a point you said quick there. You see that action reaction? People love to accuse you of reacting badly and then use it against you and say, if that is how you are, I can't deal with that. Negating the fact or trying to run from the fact that what started it. And I find that level of ignorance I can't accept. You know to a fact that you did something to trigger somebody, but when the person triggered, you're upset. You're like, oh, I can't deal with that. Why? But you know to yourself what you're doing was
Again, that's
it was
defensive.
trashy.
That's we all put up that defensive
It was
wall
trashy
the
and,
minute you get
then
caught.
want to tell you you have to live with the
you feel guilty
consequence.
for it,
Why
yeah.
should I live with the consequences of you doing something wrong?
Yeah.
I find that right.
Because your name is man.
morning,
And you can
Nikki,
take and
Jaiga.
take and take and take and take and take and take.
Talking about that, it has some woman, they cheat on the man. They know the outside man is a deadbeat. He ain't gonna take care of that child. So there's intentionally lie and tell the man that the main man, the other main man, that hey, that your child, because they know that man will take care of the children. Some of them real bitter like that. Just
Sure, that is why I
You gotta stop that.
I be up front and center in the maternity ward in Port of Spain in general, you know.
What?
When baby come,
Yeah, you were right there. Watch it.
That you cannot be
Dog in
told.
the air.
That nonsense. People that say that thing, you cannot say that. You
Bro, this all over me.
Yo, listen up. You cannot do that. You can people that saw that nonsense, but you can't do that
your
though.
father, bro.
I agree with that caller. Jaiga, all it is only let all itself look down when all you're ready. For years, my father used to go in the country and hunt with the old man friend 2 weekends a month, or he used to be going and helping his sister who was in an abusive relationship until one Sunday when he came home from said sister, she called for him and he was not there for the weekend.
I'm trying to understand.
Bless your pride, and I personally feel men they just eat all around because it's a ranking thing, but women there's some kind of emotions and some feelings for that fella now boy before she gave my bread. And women they claim they love their children, they lie because they're leaving the children by the neighbor. Hey, you can look after them children for mommy, can I run and eat on quick and come back? How them are leaving the man by the neighbor, so they love the man more. The liars. Ojo.
Real.
The man
but
say leave the
real.
man by the neighbors. Yeah.
Real.
You can just watch him from me, Tasha. That's watch. Tasha, I'm going on your orange train. You can just watch my man from me, please. Why they don't do that?
But Hey,
Real.
I can see Michelle Cheryl. Look, keep eye on Jerry for me.
Yeah, I'm coming back. Why did they do that? But they love to pull the trend by people play one with trend. Why did they leave the man by the trend on them? Or you need to start to leave all your man by all your friends.
While I wasn't here in San Diego. I saw this same video, and a couple of things that I really pointed out is like, you know, if say y'all had a big baby shower or your family
all
and
of that
friends
has
and everybody
happened.
came out to celebrate your
big
your
baby
first
shower.
and only child, your parents, only grandchild. How you gonna break that news to the family? That's emotionally killing. And I wonder when he say he give her to the end of the month, what day of the month it was.
Nah, we don't know.
15th, was it the 20th? She and she child.
Why all your training so? I want to know if it's the 15th.
You want to know how long she had? 4 days, 5 days, 10? How long?
Yes, folks. Uncle Roy here. That's the name only give me for the now. So,
Uncle Roy.
you see, here's the situation. Men can't win. If we cheat, we are dogs. If the woman have children for another man outside, that is okay. The man she's with now supposed to take care of the children. If a woman, my woman come home and see I have a underwear of a next woman in the house, Bali say fire.
Bali say fire? Nah, that whole
that ain't gonna work. I dead. I gonna have to go by Jaiga and the doghouse with the carpet. Jaiga.
Daddy, not by me, bro.
Boy, song like a corrupted
Not
memory
by
carriers.
me. Not by me.
That you like him, Uncle Roy.
Call
I'm in an entanglement. Be honest. At first, don't talk. You only feel that easy to come out and tell a man I'm entangled?
Is another man seed in your household?
What?
In your household, man and seed.
Keep it real, Butcha. Keep it real.
In your household.
Daddy, were you singing?
Butcha
bro?
for Prime
Listen
Minister.
to what he's singing.
No.
Yeah.
It's another man seed in your household. In your household.
Oh, God.
Take
She
us
went
off the
outside
air.
and breathe.
In your household.
In your household. In your household.
Hey guys, I agree with the man. If he finds out that the child or children isn't his, however he reacts, women deserve it. I sided with the men
Yeah, we
today.
can agree with that.
Take that.
Yeah, well, that is that, but there are many different scenarios that happen that women and men, but create, and the reaction, they blame it and put it on you and you call you all kind of names for the reaction, not understanding that the reaction didn't happen. Nobody not crazy, you know. No people doesn't wake up in the morning and look for Rab. They react because something happened, and you need to take up, you need to face the same consequences the person have to face for their actions. The person who created it need to face the same circumstances. She needed in that moment, if the video was real or not real, she had to in that moment humble and be like, let me talk about it.
Yeah.
Because you know the man upset, you had to say, all right, cool, can I explain?
Yeah.
Can we talk?
Yeah.
Take off the camera, let us deal with the cause of the issue. Because I am sure, because listen, I'm giving her all the benefits of the doubt, right? Who is to know, as Nikki said, she could have been in a situation when she never meet the fella who she claims is the dad, but was in an abusive relationship. The person she was with wasn't the man that she really wanted to, and he happened
She really wanted to make this one work.
But she met this guy, started sleeping with him, and fell in love,
Same
and
time.
that was real.
Same
And
time
in
she
the
catch.
moment, she didn't want to say, listen, there's a
time,
possibility.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
doing something at the side. And yo, people that say all kind of thing about men have empathy, Dread. I don't care what nobody say. A man who love you, because I tell you, if I love you and it's a scene like that, it will hurt. Trust me. And the hurt is not. The hurt is not.
Yeah, we all talk it through.
Yeah, but the hurt is not. You know what the hurt is come from for us, especially West Indian men. The hurt is not so much within. You know, the hurt is the external things. Like somebody like me, is he talk now, is he voice notes, is he this, is the group talking in here, boy. But you know, Jaiga daughter is not you, and that is the hurt, you know. But you could get past that. You could get past that. As a real man, you could sit down, rock back, pull back. Because
that's a real man. I don't
I've
think
been
many
honest.
men-
I've been honest. God forbid they come and say, boy, Risa is not yours. Boy, that will break me. Mentally it would. But trust and believe, there's nothing on this planet could keep me away from that child. Nothing.
Yeah.
I don't care. All I don't want, I don't want to hear who the father is. That's all I will ask. I swear.
Cleveland.
You don't want
I
to
don't,
know
hear.
that,
I don't want to know.
Nah, man.
I'm telling you, I don't want to know.
You are trying not to smart.
Bro,
You don't want to know me sign up next to Risa father.
If you come and say that is not my child, do not tell me who you think it is. I don't want to know. Because if you come and you tell me it's Weng Weng, I will bossy face. I don't want to know because that is really, because more than likely, hold on, more than likely, the man who it is somebody who you do not like. Or I'm telling you. So all I'm saying is, I think within myself, I can walk through that, but do not tell me who the man is. I don't want to know.
My girl wants to send her 16th anniversary to her hubby, a heavenly anniversary. And to me name, she just say hubby. All right, Linda.
Butcher, you good, yeah?
Butcher says, send your man by the neighbor.
Go hear that one?
Try.
That is the way to go. I find it. High time. Yeah, high time women take responsibility. All your custom leaving the children by the neighbor for it to take, man. Why the hell all you start leaving all your man by the neighbor too? Cheryl, just watch him there for my coming back. Yes.
He eat breakfast already. Look, he might want something light for lunch.
Yes, I want to stay by Cheryl when you go. Leave her by Cheryl.
I had a girl right in Tampa call me for a ride. It was to Shiman house, and she gave he got a little action on the way to the house, perhaps. And then proceeded to kiss Shiman while she was walking in the house. Use a Uber driver.
Wow. All right, guys, we gotta do this. We coming back. Don't go nowhere. Let's stay right here. Glued. Time for this.
6 to 9 a.m. Breakfast is served. The breakfast party is on.
Check. Yup, they went. Yup. All right, guys, we're getting ready to pull the curtains down on this episode of, according to Risa, when she was 4, this episode. Yeah, this episode. Long time she wanted to do thing and it was fresh, but episode. This episode of Mars versus Venus. One of the things to that bother, man, that entire video though, I don't know if other people took it on, is I find she was using too much soap on the wares now. She wasn't conserving the squeezy at all.
She have no experience, you know.
Yeah, she wasn't conserving the squeezy. Or you don't lie to me about my child, plus you're wasting on my squeezy. Now I find that
off bad. That off real bad.
Fine. She don't mixing it. She should have put a little water in her bowl. Yeah. And throw that in and stretch my thing. Yeah, let's use my thing.
She know about using the blue band container.
Nah. She find out that disrespect. That's squeezing out my thing. Big chunks. Big lump of thing is very nah.
Timing, yes.
You don't lie to me about my child already and you're using out all my the squeezy. Nah. Something I have to give, man.
There's some voice notes.
I find if you mind the child from 0 to 100 to 5. You should carry on your responsibility, man, because you qualified there now. Because, you know what I mean? You have the qualification, you're stupid, you have money, and you have good morals. There's a win-win situation. Take that as a compliment. Yeah. Them women right, man. There's no to choose. You make a good choice.
I don't like nonsense. I don't like foolishness. Ladies, do not allow this topic to make you feel some kind of way for a mere infraction that you may have had a couple years ago. Right? Because we're not talking about the bigger picture. Focus. The bigger picture here is the fact that you went and get a test and you didn't tell me nothing, so you sneaking around and you being deceitful. That's the bigger picture. Because let me be real about it. This child is the love of your life. So if I had a little infraction 5 years ago, you go hop on it from now until then and talk about what spend and what do and what thing and what thing. This child is the love of your life. You could put a price on that. So you're petty then. So you're focusing on the wrong thing. So you're going to get thing to prove what? That you would have something to quarrel about. So you quarrel some then. So you have issues. You're petty. Because that is not the results. What the results say, semantics, that is by the way, that is not the concern. So don't lose focus, ladies, on what the concern here really is. You went and do a test, take it upon yourself, sneaking around forward. That way looking for that, giving you gratification. Well, then I can't respect you. That is the issue.
Well, don't respect me. I don't want to respect them. I don't care if you respect them. Keep your respect.
Lily
if you are trying,
if you
are, Lily don't make she squeezy.
Lily does use plenty squeezy.
You missed that part, Nikki. I was saying my biggest concern in the video is the fact that she was squeezing the squeezy too heavy. She didn't mix it with water. And I find you don't lie about me about the child and then you squeeze it. You're supposed to mix it with water. At least I might feel a little compassion when I see you mixing it.
So get a little squeezy go between you and me on the road and go. That's a little slippery.
So what Lily is saying is because I went and get the test
that is what
without your knowledge, I am petty I am deceitful. You understand?
Yeah, bro, really?
And I do not respect
Correct.
this situation, and you can't respect me because of that. No problem.
Well, you walking around the house
No
for 3
problem.
years.
No
3
problem.
whole
But that-
years you walking around this house.
No,
baby.
Not
Little
3.
daughter,
No, you
pick up your
forget.
daughter.
No, you
Seed in
Yo,
your
people run into the
3
3 years.
I have a seed in your
Right,
house.
that is not
Forget
deceitful.
that. Forget that.
I have a seed in your house.
You know what? No, hold on. No, Nicole. You know what people
3 years
forgetting?
you do it
What
for.
People forgetting.
Aye, aye, aye.
People forgetting at 1:35 a.m. I am by the quick shop buying red mango.
Leo Vex.
I buy the red mango.
Talk to them.
I buy the red mango. Salt prune.
Oh, Lord.
Shiny prune. You understand? All of a sudden you can't drink
Heavy
Coca, you can't
cravings,
drink
heavy
Coke.
cravings.
You want orange Fanta. The shopping orange Fanta. I had to reach all the way down. I had to reach by Mova Junction. Nowhere on the East West corridor. It's that one pala they had at the foot of Mova Junction by Shirley Shop. I had to go
feeling-
quite there. She alone had orange Fanta. Just to give you at 1:37 a.m.
Yep.
I do that for 9 months. And you coming to tell me now 5 years later
All
that
that
child is
time.
not mine,
All
and then
that
telling
time.
me that I am
All
disrespectful.
that time you know.
All that time you know.
All you had to do is apply for a second now.
All that time you know. And the man who you jam at home sleeping.
Comfortable.
Lily, go on with that talk. Go on with that. Let's hear you now. My goodness.
My
Go on with that
3 years you walk along here washing wheels with too much of squeezy. You understand? But take the seat for self one
The
day.
man who put that seed in you, snoring,
Lily,
dribble
you're
at
getting
the
memes, you know.
dribble at the side of him
Yeah.
yeah. 2:15
Me
in the
bump for that
morning. He
respect,
don't
me
get to
care.
do nothing. And watch me, and here the hurtful part.
Lily for the curveball.
And hold on now, Rody, hold on now.
Tracy.
9 o'clock Friday evening. Your face pull why? You feeling for pulled pork. I know a pork in my place. You feeling for pulled pork. Where is that? You have to call your cousin. She know her place. Where the place? The pulled pork. The best pulled pork man is on the Stretch and Grandy. It's on the Stretch and Grandy.
Chow
You
close.
understand? Chow close. You have to go to Stretch and Grandy. You leave. Watch me. I had to leave and go quiet because you find that the pulled pork and the drive-thru by Mr. Chow's better than the one on Tragarit.
Yes.
You find the one down there, the man who is doing it and so I have to leave my place and go down, and I rush in because
But
it's
we on the
almost
wee
10.
road.
It's almost 10 o'clock in the
We
I
on the
leave
wee
home.
road.
Rodell, I leave home
All the way on the wee road, the
27
child.
minutes past
Hold
9.
on. Everybody on the wee road.
Nico, 27 minutes past 9.
Yeah, going on. You see that woman? Let she go so with
Go so with that.
Hey, have some respect. Your name is Lily.
He's telling I leave home 27 minutes after 9 to reach Sando before 10, before the drive-thru close. When I reach on there, I begging them by the door, God, my brother. And you think, and when I reach back home with the pulled pork, you take 2 bites and say, I ain't feeling for this again.
At least you gotta have one sensible person in the house, the child. The day the child walk up to you and say, Daddy, you know me, you know my father, you know. You can't tell me nothing.
I'm not going through that. I'm not going through that.
Ooh, look at voice
I'm not going
note.
through that. I'm not going
Leo
through that.
Vex. He said Lily's the Antichrist.
Lily.
Nah, it's the Lily out the road now, she there.
Daughter of spawn. No. Look she up.
No, she's the spawn of Satan.
No.
Lily, if you Lily not bleeding red, I am sure if you cut Lily, she's not bleeding red. She does not bleed red. Lily have a green blood coming out of her. That is the devil child. You're telling me about Lily want me to believe that I am wrong in this situation.
Ojo.
Nah, man.
Good day to the whole panel. Nikki, Rody, Jaiga, Raw. Yeah, this happened to me already. And I'm actually maybe going on 2 months Tabanca free.
Damn.
You know you could be alcohol free. I'm Tabanca free.
Oh, nice,
But
nice.
I found out when it was like a little late. The child was already in my life. I fell in love with the child. So, okay, fine. I'll continue being the daddy because I love the boy. It's not until later, like some time ago, I found out that she posted a picture of the boy, and then the guy, a woman, came and said, "Oh, like father, like son." So you mean to tell me her friends know that I'm not the father? Everybody know I'm not the father. But
my gosh.
I learned this recently, and from that time I turned cold. That boy,
You
I don't even know what he is
dirty
right now. I don't
human
know what
being.
nothing. I just take my stuff to my back.
Dirty human
that's
being.
nastiness. Anyway.
Dirty.
He's a
you and your
pilot.
friends dirty.
He's a pilot. That is why. He is a pilot, so she say, hey,
That's it, come, let me go somewhere.
let's travel.
And she had a push you. I was saying, let me go Lucia. And why is on the way to Lucia, I was going to push you.
It is an unfortunate situation that the lady is put herself in. Let's face it, she put herself in that situation. On the flip side though, all you have she number, I mean know that she's single and she looking good.
Roy, what kind of behavior is that?
Good morning, guys. In my view, I think it's a matter of choice. I choose you to be my child father because
no, cut off!
You don't have to care who's the real child father.
I said cut off! I'm not asking, no, not today.
You should be glad you were chosen. You should be grateful that you were chosen to be the father of this child.
Hey, God knows.
I'm sorry. Every time Lily is open, she more that is have to go to sleep. Otherwise, I get vexed in the morning. You understand, Jaiga? I don't know how you just put up with it. That's the logic she coming with this morning. Meanwhile, it's another man's seed in my house.
Another man's seed in my household. I don't understand.
Hey, this Playboy girl man here. I have no comments on that topic, but I just want to say good morning to Playboy girl. Have a great day, and I love you, boo boo.
So play with your coach.
No, don't do that.
Lily sound like she's Ronaldinho coach. Teach him to score goal from on the corner. and here she can say, how you expect me to tell the child that now you is not she father, and as you she know as daddy, she accustomed calling you daddy, she grew up knowing you. But die wickedness, a woman heartless and a dog. Ojo.
Telling me, boy.
You're doing wickedness. Hear them.
We're not toting feelings this Friday. Ojo. Volume right up.
Cartel.
Nah, boy.
Cartel had to be the coolest man.
I still can't get
Jaiga entangling himself over there.
Lily voice so now a lot of people.
No. Lily. Watch back the YouTube. I'm not playing back Lily. I'm not playing back Lily.
Wow. They said.
They make a meme for Lily. What Lily meme? Sure. What Lily meme?
Make a gift.
You gotta send that for Lily.
I'm gonna send that to Lily.
The papa big dog. Put it on the camera. The people at the sea.
I send it to Lily too.
Yeah,
right,
people at the sea. The papa big dog with the tongue out the mouth, sweating. That is Lily.
Wait, Lily what?
Lily what? All the dog confused. Like you had to press play. Press the game. Everybody like Lily. Swaggy. Lily really said it. Yeah. Lily off, boy.
Bad.
Lily upset them this morning. We've accomplished what we set out to do.
Morning, Ojo family.
Morning.
Oh, Lily only studying DNA test, and she gonna take the DNA straight from the man's straw. What scene is that?
Straight from the straw.
To understand this thing, boy.
Oh, guys, you all have the WhatsApp.
Jaiga, pardon. I only hope you straight up behave yourself.
Pardon.
Wow. No, they're trying to insinuate that my children is not mine. Look at what you reach.
She just said
Look what they reach. Now you all are insinuating my name is not mine. Well, all you know, hold on.
Another man see in your household.
Well, let me tell you clear. This is no social media thing. This is no ranking thing. This is no big boy thing, no ego thing. Trinidad and Tobago, Ojo world. If all you
we
ever
know the place
hear,
was shut down, we know.
If all you ever hear, it comes
he
out.
go mad.
It comes out.
You
and it
go
ends
mad.
up on a WhatsApp group and let's start seeing it on Facebook and Instagram and so on. It is alleged that the children of Jaiga is not his. All you know, COVID can shut down here. Like how I go and shut it down, you know. This place going and shut down, I tell you. Gary self.
God, I come and tell you, behave, Jaiga.
It's
real, still your daughters, boy. At the end of the
no,
day,
they are.
Dane says,
Too deep
I deep in.
women are different breed, yes. Lily Way, and there's a woman listening right now that have a child out there that's not she man own, and won't go and tell him after here.
Boy, it have a girl right now going clinic.
Yeah.
Right as we speaking here, somebody's going to
and
the clinic.
He dropping on.
They are no, brother, them in the traffic.
Stay
way, them leave Coover and in the traffic to come down because she going by Gordon Rang saying somewhere down here. She going by one of them, West one of them down here because she want to go by a good gynecologist. They are on their way in traffic. And she's holding and clasping his hands right now in traffic. Her hands is on his leg in the traffic. And she know the scene is not his.
I think we need to do another ultrasound. You know,
Hello, good morning, guys. Nah, really too wicked, man. Because I trying to understand what you must not respect for people. What about the respect is supposed to have for me and let me know as a woman, hey, I know your child. You wait 3 years after to let me know, and you ain't let me know. I find out.
You couldn't handle it.
She said we fast.
3 years ago, you couldn't handle
Lily
it.
said that I fast. That's what Lily saying, and I am sneaky for going there because I want to look. I want to look.
It's Pokemon, you were chosen.
Nikki, I learned it from you.
You hearing what they're saying here, boy? I am telling you right now, a girl is in traffic holding her man's hand. And she's saying, you was listening to them? She's trying to get to change the station. You was listening to that show?
Yeah, Lily, huh? Just so?
Wow, some girls saying right now, you listen to Jaiga and them. I can't take you, you can't turn that. I want to listen to some. I feel like listen to some music because you damn well know the child in your belly is not.
Wow, Aquaman, I think you've crossed the line. Lily is COVID itself.
Wow.
You've crossed the line, Aquaman.
All of us say Lily is COVID.
Another man see
in
your household.
Yeah, that's not. Since the beginning of time, women leading, we don't do wrong with them.
Wow.
True.
Come on, fellas. We had to wise up.
Wise up, guys.
Wise up. To see men had 10 and 12 trainees, can't vex with them 12 sometimes.
Wise up. I am appealing to every young man right now. Stop listening to the garbage these women spill at you. They're only doing it for themselves. They are self-serving individuals. You understand what I'm saying? Manipulative and self-serving. And they're only here to bring us down from the beginning of time. We went to wars for them. We have lost for them. You understand? Only to come back to tell us that mind the child that is not yours. Because why?
You've been chosen.
Another man seen in your household. She went outside and breathed in your household.
Tracy said, God, let's stop overreacting. That was a few years.
I tell you, I say, babe, listen. I have the health center card. We could go by the health center. It's free. Nah, you want to go private?
Yeah.
You are private.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
500 every time we go for checkup.
Well, you could afford it. That's why you were chosen.
And remember, your thing and go too, and you had to be bedridden and all kind of thing. And it's 500 every
my boy here say Lily have him kind of. He can't even center himself to stand up right now.
Hold up yourself, my brother. Hold up yourself.
Hold up.
Them preach, my brother. Preach. Preach it to them, Jaiga. Preach.
Fed up of them, boy. Me?
Wow, we over time this morning.
Yeah, we gotta go.
We have to go, guys.
We go.
Thank you. Wow, real voice note this morning.
Ma'am, let me do the thought of the day.
Yeah.
Right?
I thought you done with that, yeah?
You thought wrong. Stop dating people who only want to see you at night. You are not a cockroach.
Thank you, Ruth.
Thought of the day.